What's up guys, Epic Hentai Gaming here, back with another video, and I just want to say sorry that I couldn't get out a video this week. There hasn't been much going on. Mr. Beast built 100 wells in Africa, someone got mad, and Sniperwolf copied Aziland or something. So there hasn't been much YouTube drama happening, so I just thought, hey, why not start some drama? I looked back on that video where I trolled people in Illuminati's comments, and you guys loved that one, so I was gonna do it again, but Sniperwolf disabled all of her comments, so I made this post on Reddit. The Sniperwolf situation shows me how the commentary community is sexist. Every time a female content creator gets popular, Illuminati calling Ballinger Sniperwolf, the male-dominated commentary community finds some reason to bring them down. Commentary vultures take a random rumor and destroy the careers of women for a couple views. A man was harassing Sniperwolf for months and she stayed silent, but when she stands up for herself, people act like she's the villain. What if her account was hacked and the images were AI generated? Go outside and do something better with your life. And before I read out the replies, I just want to say, do not harass anybody shown in this video. This was just for fun. Don't harass anyone. The first guy says, she went to the guy's house and doxed him. It isn't sexist to call her out of doxing somebody. If anything, it's sexist to claim calling out one sex for their wrongdoings is okay, but calling out the other is fine. Aw, is a sexist boy getting angry? A man harassed a woman online for almost a year, and after she got revenge, it's okay to make videos spreading even more harassment? Ever notice how there isn't a single male YouTuber who people harass? Men act all big and tough online until they aren't behind their screens anymore. Your loaded lethal weapon is your fingers on the keys. You don't need any armor when you can hide behind a screen. Colin Ballinger. Ever notice how there isn't a single male YouTuber who people harass? Men act all big and tough online until they aren't behind their screens anymore. Bruh, you clearly haven't seen that Frank Hassel guy going to Boogie's house or the amount of YouTube drama that happens between guys where fans basically fight for a side. Are you big and tough as well behind that screen? Lamau. Oh cool, cherry picking the one example of a guy getting harassed. And that was fat phobia because he is overweight. Find another example. Now this one is funny because I made him so mad that he wrote an entire essay. Don't bother, man. Some people are obsessive idiots who enjoy splashing around in their own stupidity. Not only will the obvious hypocrisy completely evade them, they will insist they are in the right because this was their whole point and they will be damned if they don't die on this hill. The poster is clearly a Sniperwolf fan / obsessive that developed a parasocial relationship and is just so broken-hearted one of the most annoying creatures on YouTube got what she had coming. This person has blinders on the rest of the world outside of their own views. When they see clear justice, they just go cry about it. Like this one here. Why? Who fucking knows, man? But weirdos like this exist everywhere. If it happened to a dude, they wouldn't care. It's simple as that. They are a hypocritical thinker with only linear views. They want to believe that Sniperwolf isn't a content thief, that her entire shtick is stealing others' work. That there are multiple examples of where she doesn't even add anything to her content she's quote-unquote reacting to and just simply watches, which is against YouTube guidelines. Just look at her cookies that came out. Took all the credit for that too. Turns out, it was a cookie that was already in production, and all she did was buy it and then add quote-unquote vitamin D to it, and then told everyone how long they've been working on it. Then after people were clearly getting vocal, she came out with that statement that was like, they made it in the same facility and we liked these other cookies so we made our own, lol. You'd have a better chance coloring inside the lines during an earthquake than getting an ounce of reason out of this kind of glowing beacon of society. I mean, come on. They quoted Colleen fucking Ballinger, Lamau. You can't get more idiotic than that. Grown man, whose entire life is filled with YouTube to the point where they still get flashback of PewDiePie vs. T-Series. Not worth your nor anyone's time. I've wasted enough time on this person, trust me, it's clearly not worth it. There is very little substance. So there's two things I gotta say about this. One, I'm not a grown man, I'm 17. And also, when he says still get flashbacks of PewDiePie vs. T-Series, it's referencing this Reddit post that I made. Then I replied with, if it happened to a dude, they wouldn't care. I'd actually be happy to see a man on YouTube finally see what it's like to be a woman on the internet. Instead of spreading a toxic gossip train of lies, you should be groveling at her feet. Now apologize to her. And that was actually a reference to a comment that I got on my SSSniperwolf Just Got Worse video. This guy says, people have died from being doxxed, unironically. Crazed lunatics swat them, which has resulted in multiple people dying. And then I said, and people killed themselves from harassment. It happens more times than doxing, and you should stop feeling bad for the attacker. Imagine if I harassed you for a year, and the second you say, let's settle this like adults, I got all pissy and threw a tantrum on a YouTube video. You wouldn't like that, would you? Men can take a situation where a woman stands up for herself and spin it to where she's in the wrong. And this is coming from a male. Men need to stop harassing women just because they're jealous of their success. SSniperwolf's been copying Azzyland's content for years. She's basically an identity thief. You can't Photoshop or alter archive.org results. She was not only trying to drag down and replace another successful female YouTuber, but she had her fans harass her victim. That's not true. SSniperwolf wouldn't do that. All of the content that is attacking her is AI generated. Is it too crazy to believe that maybe with all of the commentary vultures, one will make up a lie for content? AI is not that advanced yet. Not siding with this effing idiot, but technically it is that advanced. It's more that it's so logistically complex to generate videos and audio that close to reality with today's tech, that it would require a disproportionate time and money investment with no payoff. TTS models and video generation models are currently strong enough to do just about anything, so as long as you train it on enough data, but that's the key word. So as long as you train it on enough data. And trust me, training AI models is difficult. Citation, I'm a hobbyist level AI researcher and I have a strong experience working with LLM and TTS models. That being said, there is zero evidence whatsoever that any of the evidence against her is AI generated. And it ends with my favorite comment. Hey dude, I won't start attacking you because you responded to something I started, like what Jack's Films did, but please know that idiot is a slur, so stop saying it unless you have a mental disability. Even if you do, I personally still would advise against such language. So anyways guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions, I'll be reading all of the comments. Join the Discord server, follow me on Kick. This is Epic Hentai Gaming, and I'll see you in the next video.
Watching porn, blowing on my dick like a basset horn. Jizz on your mom like a snowstorm. I've been fucking bitches since I was a newborn.